So I'm going to bring Rocky back on. Rocky, you want to come on?
Sure. I am here. So good presentation. Like the example.
Well, thank you.
I'm looking at chat and see if we've got any questions. One question that kind of I noted in here is valuations are high, Dan. Are the money managers, though, buying or selling during this time? What are they doing?
You know, that is a great question. It depends on the money manager. However, what we're seeing is many of them still have some cash on the sideline that they're waiting to deploy. If we have a downturn and they believe the downturn is momentary, they probably won't sell anything off they have right now, because what they have in their portfolios are strong companies that they feel long term will get the returns they need. And because this downturn could be again momentary, they don't want to make any changes on it. However, having that money on the sideline is the money that they would deploy at the next downturn to just boost the returns that they would have in their portfolios.
Yeah, I remember I was talking a couple days ago with the money managers, and they were talking also about they are finding some opportunities still. It's very selective, but not everything is overvalued. What's generally driving this market is the tech stocks, anything related to internet-based, things like that. But there's many solid companies out there that are going to be in business that they're looking for those opportunities. So there is maybe a little bit buying going on, but you're right. They're holding cash for this market to drop and increase their positions on quality companies. So
yeah, that was actually a very good question.
Okay, so I don't see anything else out there, Dan. Is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, you know, it's just interesting. You know, I'm going to bounce back to the information you gave on the COVID virus, and I'm always looking into it, researching the numbers. And one thing that struck me when I was on the CDC site is when I started comparing the mortality rates with other things that are going on, you know, car accidents, the suicides, things like that. What I found was kind of interesting, because there was something that was missing in the COVID numbers that was in all the other statistics, and that is this. When they report the COVID numbers, they're reporting how many people actually have the virus or had it, and how many deaths came out of it. What's conspicuously absent is that they're not comparing the deaths to the population, and that's how we do most of our comparisons when we're talking about mortality. So what I find very strange is that when you actually do the calculation, the US population to the number that have passed away, that number shrinks to a number that I think if everybody saw it, they'd say, well, that's not as bad as I thought it was based on what I'm seeing. Again, you know, like everybody says, any death is a bad death if it can be prevented. But the reality is, and this is sad, but it's part of life. You know, we die someday. But at the end of the day, what I would like to see is the mortality numbers based on population out there, because it tells a story. And what we don't want to do is frighten the people so much that they feel they can't go out because the numbers look so bad. And again, I believe that's just because we're comparing it only mortality to the number of people that actually received or caught the virus. So just a side note there. But above and beyond that, I've got some good news. You know, we're looking at the remodel. The remodel is still moving along, a lot slower than I wanted it to be. However, it is moving along. We've got all the drywall up and the painters are in there now. Next week, they're going to be working on some floor projects. So that's really nice. The week after that, we'll finish up painting and then get into carpet, and we're getting to the home stretch here. So that's kind of an exciting thing that's coming down the road here. And we're all looking forward to getting back in the office, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys back there as well.
Yeah. And one of the questions is, are we going to be able to meet face to face? I would say that, we're going to be doing what accommodates you, basically. That yes, we will create an environment that we can have the face to face. We will be following social distancing rules. But if somebody's uncomfortable with that, don't worry about it. We can talk over the phone. We can do these meetings one-on-one, just like we're doing these webinars, whatever you're comfortable with. But yes, the goal is to be able to have a meeting face-to-face with clients in the office when it's appropriate to do so.
Yeah. And all of our clients this week will be receiving an email. It's really a survey to let us know. It's just 5 questions to let us know how you feel in the different areas. When it comes to having the events, how comfortable are you with going to an event like that? If it's 100 people, if it's 50 people, if it's at the office, questions like that. Again, very quick, you'll be able to mark it, and we'll get the survey back, and it'll allow us to understand where our clients are when it comes to coming into the office and having appointments, as well as having the different events, which allows all of us to really kind of get together and not be stuck in these rooms all the time. So we are really looking forward to seeing everybody when the opportunity opens up, and we're chomping at the bit right now. At least I am. I've just got to go nuts in this house.
Yeah, there's a couple more questions, but we are running out of time. Scott, we will contact you and follow up with your question. And anybody else that's got a question, we will follow up directly with you. So we've got to get going here. What I'm going to do is keep us moving forward. So we appreciate you guys being on the webinar today. And we want to remind you there's no need to worry. So you take care of your family.
And once you take care of your family, we're here to take care of you. We're ready for 2020 and beyond. So, we're going to sign off at this point, but know this, we are watching your money. We are watching the strategies, the markets, the economy, and we will be here to help protect what you've worked so hard for. So that being said, I'm going to sign off. So you guys all have a good day.
Okay, everybody have a good day. Goodbye now.